Well, hi there, guys, and Happy New Year. Great to be with you. And I don't think that there's any better way to start off the new year than by playing a little bit of RBI Baseball 2. So we're just going to jump straight at it. As you can see, I've kind of just woken up here, and I haven't even gone to the gym yet. I'm going to go to the gym probably after I play this game. I thought, well, I could go to the gym before this, but I'd rather play a little bit more RBI Baseball 2 and have some fun. So we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. We're not going to end up using the password system in the game or whatever. We're just going to restore our state. You can see that we won that extra inning game against Seattle in yesterday's game. Today we're going to play against Toronto. Now, I hate to tell you guys this, but this is probably going to be the last game that I play with RBI Baseball. And you know what? We're going to put, oh shoot, I guess I pushed the wrong button. Well, whatever. We're going to probably stop playing RBI Baseball 2 after this. I'm probably going to start playing Baseball Stars instead, starting with the next game. We will play probably the Amiga version of RBI Baseball 2, so look out for that. And if I can find the DOS version, we might do that as well. I'm planning on doing that today if I possibly can. And so you're aware, this may or may not actually mean anything to you, but I'm probably going to change up the order in which I'm doing videos, at least here in January. So I will probably not do the full video on RBI Baseball 2 right away. I've got a couple of other plans for things that I can do. Alright, well that was fun. It probably wasn't really worth it, was it? There we go. Yeah, there's no need to take any risk when you got Bo Jackson coming up next. Anyway, so you're probably going to see sort of different video topics and stuff coming up in the very near future. Sometimes when they throw the third like that, it ends up going wide of third base. It's kind of fun. I'm thinking that I might go for my next plan. We're probably going to do a video starting a series on the history of baseball cards, especially in the junk wax era. Sort of building off of the junk wax video that I put out a while back. It was actually pretty popular. So look for that coming. That's probably going to end up coming up next week. I had sort of an idea for something that I could do, and had a video that I was taking a shower yesterday, and I was thinking through exactly how I wanted to do it. And it's a pretty good sign if you have an idea for a video that comes to you straight away, as it usually doesn't happen. So we're going to go with what the inspiration tells us, and we're just going to kind of go with that probably for the next video here on this channel. One of the reasons why I want to do that, I thought that was going to go wide of him. One of the reasons I want to do that is because I want to make sure that I'm not just doing video game videos on every single channel, turning this into just a retro gaming channel. There's a whole bunch of other type of content that I would kind of like to make. Some of it does okay, some of it maybe not so okay, right? It's like I came out with a video about the 1955 Dodgers yesterday. It's doing all right in terms of viewership, but it doesn't do. I know it doesn't do as well as a lot of the video game reviews and stuff like that. And having said so, I really enjoy doing a lot of historical content. I also like doing a lot of sim-based content and stuff like that. So you're going to see a lot more of that in the future, because I'm going to make a channel that has things that I actually want to watch on it. So look for more of that coming here in the near future here on the channel. And we should get out of this inning. There we go. I was hoping we could score 10 in the first inning. That would make this a real fast video, but that's not going to happen. Oh wait, I wanted to put Willie Wilson in. We're going to put Bill Buckner into this game too, because I can do whatever I want. You'll notice, by the way, that the fielders only are listed I or O, so you have outfielders and infielders. And that's the only real distinction made in the game, which is interesting. Those of you who are real geeks for the history of baseball games know and remember from my videos that the original National Pastime had the exact same system. That was the original game that was... shoot, I should have gone back. That was the original game that the APA baseball game was based on, and Clifford Van Beek didn't really come up with much of a fielding system for his game, and so there was no real distinction. I'm going to be out, aren't I? There was no real distinction in that game between any type of outfielders and infielders and stuff. In fact, for whatever reason, J. Richard Seitz, when he made APA, also decided not to put any sort of distinction between outfielders. And so, as a result, in APA, if you're an outfielder, you can play all 3 outfield positions. In theory, that's probably correct, right? But in practice, you know, it means that certain problems that certain teams had over time don't exist in APA, so I don't know. Technically, in all of these games, any player can play any position, but the thing is that in RBI Baseball, there's absolutely no penalty for playing a guy out of position at all. So, like, when we put Bill Buckner in, we're just going to take away probably another infielder, and we'll just sort of stick him in somewhere and just see what happens. 6 men up, 6 men down, 6 strikeouts. How about that? Now, those of you who edit this game, you know, Baron and stuff like that, you guys can let me know, like, if there actually are fielding ratings in this game that make a difference or not. I've never really been able to tell, right? It seems like everybody really sucks at fielding no matter what you do. Boy, that was ill-advised. Alright, we want to keep Stillwell in this game. He's pretty good. Ah, yes, the joys of 8-bit baseball. I don't know, do we want to take Seitzer out? Yeah, let's take Seitzer out. Good job, Bill. Alright, so Buckner came into the game. That was fun. And it didn't do us much good, but it's alright. We got another run. 5-0. So in terms of video games to play, I'm just about done playing all of the North American baseball releases on the NES. We've got RBI 2 and RBI 3, and for a while I was considering not really playing these games because I kind of covered them in a video about the RBI Baseball variants that came out a while back. I mean, I don't know. I figured that I would play it anyway. I like these games, so you know, there's no real reason not to. As opposed to Bases Loaded 3 and Bases Loaded 4, I'm not going to do any real in-depth video on those games because those are just really, really bad games. See, this game's fun once you learn how to field, right? So yeah, I'm probably not going to do any videos on Bases Loaded 3 and Bases Loaded 4, unfortunately, unless you really, really want to see more of that. Those games are just bad. I wouldn't mind doing videos playing Bases Loaded 2, which I think is a lot of fun, and the first Bases Loaded, of course, is fun, though it's a little bit slow. That's a great way, by the way, to build up a lot of like potential watch time on a YouTube channel, to sit around and play like the Japanese version of Bases Loaded, because it's such a slow game. Like, a single game of that takes like 45 minutes. It's crazy. Oh, shoot. Good thing I was paying attention. That would be really, really embarrassing if I was thrown out at second base after that error. This is odd. I would have thought that the Blue Jays would have been really good, but we're like totally destroying this team. Or maybe I'm just really good at this game, right? I wasn't good there. Dave Stieb, man, really having some problems here in this game. Not enough people talk about Dave Stieb. We should have taken Mark out of this game. Maybe I'll end up regretting leaving him in for this half inning. Anyway, as much as I'd love to, you know, play RBI Baseball 2 to its completion, I'm probably not going to do it. Hey, that's a time where jumping actually helped, and it'll show a replay. I'm probably not going to go play against all 26 Major League teams with this game. It's pretty repetitive. I do want to, however, use like Famista and play through all of the teams in that game. That's a little bit different, and I want to do that for all of the Famista variants as well. I don't know why I'm seeing a replay here. Maybe it's because I dove to get that ball. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm thinking we're going to do after this is I'll probably pull out Baseball Stars, and we'll start a little Baseball Stars project. Because I'm probably going to wait until, not next week, but the week after to do the RBI Baseball 2 video, I think that we're probably set up as we'll do, we'll probably always have, like, you know, a game to play, like, every single day, but I'll probably make it so that, like, you know, I rotate, we'll have, like, a game that we're always kind of working on that probably will end up being, like, Baseball Stars or something like that, see if the computer throws it there, then I'm out. But it doesn't do that. Come on, Bill. Good job, Bill. Anyway, so I'm guessing that Baseball Stars will probably be like this sort of like long-term-ish save project that we'll work on in terms of video games. Ah, beautiful. I never looked up and figured out which boon that was. I'm a dead duck, there's no way. As much as I love, you know, these old RBI games, I really don't see this being a viable, like, long-term project, because, like I said, at some point in time, I do get kind of sick of this game. Baseball Stars, however, is a little bit different. And the thing about Famista and going through that series is that there is actually kind of a bit of historical value to going through it. The Charlian. Yeah, not a bad play. But yeah, I really want to do some Baseball Stars. I think that Baseball Stars, honestly, has a lot more potential in terms of, you know, being like an interesting project with, like, I don't know, like a storyline or something like that. I do want to do like a complete Baseball Stars, I guess you'd call it like a save or a project or whatever. I want to do one where we go through and we play the game legitimately. That is, we play it without having any sort of like cheats, without doing any of the codes or anything like that, and just sort of see how it goes. I haven't decided yet if I want to do the North American or Japanese version. There really is no difference other than just the language. Anyway, after we do the video for RBI Baseball 3, I think the next video will probably be, we have to do Quattro Sports Baseball. I think that's one of the ones that we're missing. And we have Tecmo Baseball as well. We'll probably do Tecmo Baseball next. That's a pretty good game. I've already played it once, and I was pretty impressed with it. It's not as good as Bad News Baseball, though, so if you're expecting like that type of Tecmo game, you'll be a little bit disappointed with Tecmo Baseball. It's an interesting game, too, because it's a US-only release. It's not really that common that you see a good baseball game that's a US-only release back in those days. That became a little bit more common once we hit the 16-bit era. Although I guess this game's a US-only release too, but technically speaking, RBI 2 and 3 on the NES, they're just reskins of the original. There's no difference between this game and RBI Baseball on the NES. Other than the players and, like, you know, the teams and stuff like that. In terms of the actual game mechanics, they're 100% exactly the same, which is how I know how to do stuff like this. See? It's exactly the same as the original. It works in all versions of this game. It works in the Japanese version too. You can do the same things. You can, you know, take advantage of core AI logic. So yeah, we're gonna win this one by the 10-run rule, which is good because I wanted to have a game where we did that. Oh look, 13. So they forfeited after they were down by 12. And there you go. So that's going to be it here for RBI Baseball 2. My apologies for not having a whole bunch more gameplay today. This is kind of a shorter video, about 15 minutes long. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And we're going to have more coming out today on the channel. I have the next game in the Action PC Baseball version of the 1955 World Series coming up. This is the special between the Detroit Tigers, who won the American League pennant in the automatic replay, and the Brooklyn Dodgers. So look forward to that. Hopefully it'll be all right. Hopefully when the computer takes control of Detroit, it won't have a whole bunch of lineup issues. Somebody was telling me, oh, you should set up the lineups like in advance before the game. I'm not going to do that. It's ridiculous. The computer should be able to do that for me. Anyway, so we'll see how that works out today. We have a couple of other things going on too. After that series is done, I have, as always, another game to pull out. So we've got all sorts of stuff coming up. If you like this video, if you want to see more raw gameplay videos that I end up using in my scripted videos, like, consider joining the channel, becoming a channel member, and you can watch everything. Most of these videos that are like today's are going to be for channel members only. So if you enjoy it, check it out there. If you don't enjoy it, it's fine. I'm not going to feel too bad. And we'll have free videos at least once a week that are gameplay videos, so you can check those out there too. And thanks for being along with me, and have a happy new year. Bye.